welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Well, week one finishes off here at Soldier Field on Monday Night Football in 2025. It's been an excellent week one throughout the NFL, and we cap it off in one of the most historic stadiums in the National Football League. It's the Chicago Bears playing host to their division rivals, the Minnesota Vikings, to round out week one of the 2025 NFL season right here from Soldier Field. Both teams with new looks on both sides of the ball. We'll see a new quarterback in a Vikings uniform. Sam Darnold has departed to Seattle, but Caleb Williams and the Bears will start with the football, and away we go from Soldier Field. The return from about the 4-yard line brings him out across the 30. Good return to start the game for Chicago. So here comes Caleb Williams, sophomore season for him, 23 years of age, 6'1", out of USC. A lot of people are expecting the Bears to be a lot better than they were last year, in a year where they were just trying to find their footing and never really could. So they're led out by Caleb Williams, the second-year man at a USC, as we just mentioned. DeAndre Swift is the running back, sixth-year man. He lines up behind Williams, under center to start this game. And they go to him on first down, and he gets stood up at the line of scrimmage by Allen. Gain of just 2 on first down brings up 2nd and 8. This offense might have some powerful attacks. They've revamped that offensive line. So hopefully they can protect Caleb Williams a little bit better than they did last. Williams has all day, surveys the pocket and fires over the middle to the tight end. And that is Komet, who makes the catch just shy of the first down, 3rd down and 2. A lot of weapons on this Bears offense. You got DJ Moore on the outside. Devin Duvernay comes over to Chicago. Rome Odunze, the second-year man, looking to have a great sophomore year. And here is a strike to DJ Moore for a first down on the slant, taking it inside the 45, just shy of midfield. And the first down of the game belongs to Chicago.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So first down Bears, just shy of midfield. Opening drive, Swift, the running back, I formation. It's Swift. He gets stood up behind the line. Nowhere to run as Cashman comes slicing in for a loss of 2. So DeAndre Swift, a couple carries. He has 0 yards running. Good start for that Vikings front. Now 2nd and long here for Chicago. Extra man on the blitz and a throw downfield and a good catch on the adjustment by Rome Odunze for a first down into Vikings territory to the 37-yard line. And a good start on this opening drive here for the Bears. There was an injured Bear at the end of the play who gets helped to the sideline, so the clock does stop via the injury timeout. So 12:26 to go on the opening drive in the opening quarter. Bears on the move, just on the edge of field goal range now. Under center is Williams. It's Swift, again met in the backfield. Byron Murphy comes in from the outside. It was a nickel blitz and a loss of 1 on first down, and now Swift has negative 1 yards rushing on this opening drive. So now 2nd down and 11. Williams pressured up the middle, gets hit as he throws and lofts it out of bounds. Dustin Hargrave gets in to force the errant throw, and now 3rd down and 11 here for Chicago. Need to get to the Vikings 27-yard line to keep the drive alive on a 3rd down and 11. Blitz is on. Screen to Swift. Makes a move, trying to get to the sticks. Got a block and a 1st down. What a block out in front. That was Drew Dolman who laid out the Vikings defender to allow Swift to get the sideline. And the drive stays alive inside the 25. So 1st down Chicago. Long opening drive continues. Play action to Swift. Williams sets up deep, throws it downfield, and the catch is made at the 5-yard line by DJ Moore, setting up 1st and goal. What an opening drive. It just continues for Chicago, and they are knocking on the door. These fans are energized, ready to see the Bears back in the postseason this year. A lot of people say that they have a shot after a miserable season last year here in Chicago. 1st down and goal at the 6-yard line. It's Swift. Lowers his head and fights himself inside the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal on the way. Extra tight end into that right side. Jumbo formation in. Swift again, the running back. That's Komet in motion. Swift again. Trying to find some space, and he just is brought down at the 2-yard line by a swarm of Vikings, including Greenard, and now 3rd down and goal from 2 yards away. Again, an extra tight end in, this time to the left side on 3rd down and goal. Play fake this time. Williams, end zone, nobody home. Looked like a miscommunication there with DJ Moore, and the Vikings defense stands down near the goal line. It's 4th down, and decision time here for Chicago's offense. And it looks like they're going to go for it. From the 2-yard line, 4th and goal, opening drive. Here's a little flip to the outside, and Johnson, and he is in. Touchdown! The 3rd-year man out of Texas, 6 foot 227. His first carry of the season. Gets into the end zone, and what a start for Chicago's offense. They march the field. Take over 5 minutes, almost 6 minutes off the clock to get into the end zone. Beautiful drive. And I know it's the first drive of the season, but who knows? Maybe that's a sign of things to come for the Bears this season. Extra point up and through by Cairo Santos. How about a 13-play, 69-yard drive down the field to start this season for the Bears offense? Santos on to send it away. From inside the 10-yard line, a shorter kick, just shy of the 30-yard line. So now all eyes turn to J.J. McCarthy. First NFL start, taking over for Sam Darnold, who departed to Seattle. Now with the Seahawks, J.J. McCarthy, new look on this offense. We'll see what they do. Running game expected to be good. They got a dual threat with Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason in the backfield. And then you have Justin Jefferson on the outside paired with Jordan Addison and company. So now we'll see what the Vikings can do in response after the Bears touchdown. Started with Jones, and he gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go. Brought down for no gain. 2nd and 10 on the way. Second down and 10 after the no gain on the run. Jones again, this time gets drugged down in the backfield and brought down at the line again. From the blind side comes the Bears defense, drug him down, no gain again, now third down and 10. Need to get to the 38. McCarthy to throw for the first time, has all day. And he has Jordan Addison for a first down to the 39. Good protection up front by the Vikings offensive line, and he's able to find Addison for the first down of the game for the Vikings offense. First down and 10 at the 39-yard line here for Minnesota. Fake it to Jones, McCarthy to the near side. What a catch by Hawkinson, and he breaks free inside the 30-yard line before he's drugged down. Kevin Byard brings him down, but a huge gain to the tight end, TJ Hawkinson, who goes up in the air to get it. And here come the Vikings. First down at the 27-yard line. Fake it to Jones. McCarthy setting up a screen. This is Naylor, and he gets brought down after a couple-yard gain near the 25-yard line. Jalen Naylor, the 4-year man out of Michigan State, makes his first catch of the season. Second down, McCarthy. Pressured up the middle and sacked back to the 35-yard line. Sweat for the first time this season. And a loss of 8 yards as McCarthy goes down for the first time. Montez Sweat right up the gut. And McCarthy had absolutely no chance. He gets grass stains for the first time. Third down and 15 now for the Vikings offense. Third down and 15, need to get all the way up inside the Chicago 20-yard line. With time, McCarthy all day to throw, fires over the head of Jefferson, incomplete, fourth down. Chicago's defense gives up a chunk play, doesn't break though, and here comes the field goal team for the Vikings. Will Reichert on for the field goal. They're trying to put Minnesota on the board. Good snap and hold, and the kick is through. So Reichert knocks it in right down the middle. And the Vikings respond to the Bears' touchdown with a field goal, and it's 7-3 here to start this game at Soldier Field. Will Reichert on to send it away from the 7-yard line out to the 25 before he gets barreled backwards. And here comes Caleb Williams and company back out on the field. Tremendous opening drive their first time. Marched the field just about 6 minutes off the clock. Got in the end zone for a touchdown by Roschon Johnson. And now they'll try to replicate that here on drive number 2. 5:07 to go in the opening quarter. Started the drive at the 25. Here's Sweat. And still not a lot of space as he's turned back after just a couple of yards on first down. To the 27-yard line, gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Swift again. Up the middle he runs, gets barreled back near the 30-yard line. Another couple yards there. And now third down here for Chicago, and trying to avoid going 3 and out as the Bears offense. Third down and 6. Williams stands in with time, steps up, going to run, and got a first down and more. Here he goes across midfield, and all the way down near the 40-yard line for Caleb Williams. On third down and 6, he picks up 22 yards and a big run. This Bears offense off to a tremendous start in this game. From the 41-yard line, first down Chicago. Fake it to Swift. Williams on the move out to his right. Gonna tuck it and run it again and dive forward. 3 yards on first down as he was looking downfield towards the end zone. Good coverage by that Vikings secondary. Here's Swift up the middle. Finally finds a hole, and he bursts through the line for a first down out across the 30. Best run of the first quarter for DeAndre Swift, and he picks up a Bears first down. Just methodically marching the field right now, Chicago. Their first drive was a long drive where they marched the field, and now they're trying to replicate it here, and it's off to a good start. They're inside the Vikings' 30-yard line, first down. Swift again, bursts through and fights his way forward. Good run on first down, 6-yard gain inside the Vikings 25. Second down and 4 here for Chicago at the Vikings 23. Here's a screen to Komet. He's got a first down as he stiff-arms his way to the 15-yard line. Into the red zone the Bears go. Another first down, and they are threatening again as we approach the 1-minute mark to go in this opening quarter. From the 15, first down. Swift on a delayed handoff, brought down right away at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Second down and 10.
Second and 10 at the 15-yard line.
15 seconds and counting in the opening quarter. We do need at least one more snap here. Under center is Williams. Fake it to Swift. Williams looking around, steps up, gonna run it, and he gets shouldered down at the 11-yard line. Minimal gain there on second down, and that'll close out the opening quarter. Good start here at Soldier Field. 7-3, Chicago has the lead. Start of the second quarter, third down and 7 for Chicago at the 12-yard line. Need to get to the 5. Four-man rush. Williams steps up. Gonna run it again right up the middle. And he scores. Touchdown. 12-yard touchdown run for Caleb Williams. And the Bears have had 2 drives in this game, and both of them have resulted in rushing touchdowns. Santos adds the extra point. 14-3. 10 plays again, 76 yards, 5 minutes off the clock that time. So their first drive took almost 6 minutes. That one takes just over 5. Now it's 14-3 Chicago. What a start for the Bears. Santos on to send it away. 14-3 Chicago from inside the 5. The return for Minnesota takes him out just shy of the 30-yard line. So here comes J.J. McCarthy back out on the field. Drove down the field, had to settle for 3. Their first time out. Chicago has scored 2 touchdowns, so now the Vikings are going to look to go down the field. Only one drive in that opening quarter for the Vikings. Chicago took 6 minutes and 5 minutes on 2 drives. So start of the second quarter. Second drive here for Minnesota as well. 145 total yards of offense for Chicago, 40 for Minnesota. First down starting at the 28, fake it to Jones. McCarthy under pressure. He's going to go down back inside the 20-yard line. Montez Sweat for the second time in this first half. A sack of McCarthy and a loss of 9 on first down. Came right up the middle. Looked like a little miscommunication up front by that Vikings offensive line. He just ran free and shoulders down McCarthy. Second down and 19 now after the sack. Pump fake and a throw, and it's off the hands of T.J. Hawkinson. Good coverage by Chicago. I don't know if they got a hand on that or not. Either way, it's an incomplete pass, and it's third down and long. Third down and 19 here for Minnesota, looking to avoid going 3 and out, but a long way to go. They just set up a screen. Watch this. It's a double pass to Jones, and Chicago reads it very well. No gain, fourth down. They tried to go to the bag of tricks, and it doesn't pan out. Chicago forces a 3 and out. Minnesota on to punt it away, going 3 and out. Fair catch called for and taken in at the 37-yard line. So here comes Chicago back out on the field. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns thus far for them. And now they start with their best field position of the day at the 37-yard line. Caleb Williams has looked good, throwing and running the ball. It's been a rushing attack mostly for Chicago. DeAndre Swift trying to get going. Caleb Williams has been using his legs quite a bit here in this first half, including a rushing touchdown on their last drive. First down and 10 at the 37. Started off with Swift running off the left side, and he gets drugged down from behind before he could get going. And a gain of 1 on first down. Second down and 9 here. Extra tight end into the right. Fake it to the left. Williams down the field, overthrown. Looking for Kmet downfield. Third down, Murphy Jr., the defense. Third down on the 1. Now the Vikings defense looking to get their first stop of the game. Third down and 9. Williams has time, fires downfield, wide open. Kmet drugged down at the 30-yard line. Big play for Chicago as they flip the field. And a first down for the Bears offense to the 30-yard line of Minnesota. Good protection up front by that offensive line. We were raving about it all offseason, Chicago is going to have better protection for Caleb Williams, who just got sacked after sack last season. Hasn't been touched so far in this game, and a big connection to the tight end, first down to the 30-yard line. Williams setting up a screen for Swift. He tries to get the edge, and he's got a first down inside the 20. 12 yards on first down. And Chicago unstoppable on offense to start this game. First down and 10 at the 18. Under center is Williams with an extra tight end in. Play action. Williams steps up, floats it. End zone. Pass is intercepted. Picked off by Murphy. Byron Murphy in the end zone takes it away, and the game's first takeaway belongs to the Minnesota defense. Make sure he got the feet down. He did. As he was going for Kmet in the end zone, ran out of room on the sideline, and Murphy gets the interception. So here comes Minnesota's offense back out on the field. Defense does their job, gets the takeaway. Now Minnesota's offense looking to pay it off and go down the field. 3 and out there last time. A sack early really killed that drive for Minnesota their last time out. First down starting at the 20-yard line. Take it to Jones and a quick hitter. This is Addison, and he's got a first down out across the 30-yard line. Good start to the drive for Minnesota. Caleb Williams talking on the sideline, frustrated. After throwing the end zone interception, trying to go to his tight end, Cole Kmet. First down, Minnesota at the 31. Make it to Jefferson on the end around, hand it to Jones, and he gets brought down in the backfield by Montez Sweat. He's been all over the place in this opening half. And a loss of 2 on first down.
Second and 12 at the 30-yard line.
So now behind the chains, Minnesota, second and 12. Four-man rush, McCarthy fires, caught! Big hit delivered at midfield, but a first down for Jordan Addison. Good strike there by McCarthy. Addison paid the price for it at the end, but he hangs on and gets a first down to the midfield stripe. The first down Vikings just across midfield. Make it to Jones. McCarthy sets up deep. Fires downfield. Caught Jefferson. First down inside the 40. And his first catch of the game results in another Vikings first down and a gain of 13. And now Minnesota looking to put together a drive on the edge of field goal range. Make it to Jones. Watch out. McCarthy dumped back inside the 45. And guess who? Montez Sweat again. His third sack of this first half. Gets right past Hawkinson, who stayed back to block, and he had no chance. So now back at the 45, second and 19 for the Vikings. McCarthy on second down over the middle. Good catch by Addison. And he sets up a much more manageable third down as he gets down to the 30-yard line. Gain of 15. And it's third down and 4. So now third down and 4 for Minnesota. Need to get to the 26. McCarthy, quick throw, pass, incomplete off the hands of Jordan Addison. Good coverage right on this hip. And now 4th down, decision time for Minnesota at the 30, and they're going to trot the field goal unit out again. Nope, they're going to go for it. 4th down and 4 at the 30. 4-man rush. McCarthy steps up and converts to Jefferson inside the 20-yard line, and a 4th down conversion for the Vikings. Keeps the drive alive as we hit the halfway point of the second quarter. So Minnesota keeps the drive alive. 1st down at the 19. Quick snap. McCarthy under pressure. He's going to get sacked again. Dexter this time gets home, and another sack for the Chicago defense. Already their 4th of this first half. Right up the gut. This offensive line's got to figure something out. So a loss of 10 on 1st down after the sack, 2nd and 20. Play action, McCarthy, quick throw, pass caught, minimal gain over the middle. And now 3rd down and long. Josh Oliver, the backup tight end, made that catch. 3rd down and 16 now for Minnesota at the 25. Need to get inside the 10, just across the 9-yard line for a 1st down. McCarthy has time, steps up, gonna run it. Nobody open downfield as he dives forward inside the 20-yard line, nowhere close to a 1st down. And now the field goal unit will trot out for Minnesota. Will Reichert on for the 2nd time, looking to put Minnesota back on the board and make it an 8-point game. From the left hash, he delivers. Once again, he's 2 for 2. And it's 14-6. As Minnesota has 2 field goals compared to the Chicago 2 touchdowns. 5:09 to go in the second. 14-6, Chicago has the lead. They're about to get the ball back after giving up the field goal. Will Reichert on to send it away from just inside the 10-yard block. Hammer down at the 25. So Chicago's offense ready to take the field once again, led out by Caleb Williams. Stopped there last time with the interception in the end zone thrown by Caleb Williams. First time Chicago's really been stopped in this game by this Vikings defense. So we'll see if that's a momentum changer at all when it comes to the Bears offense and the Vikings defense. Bears just marched the field a few times against Minnesota. Minnesota finally got the takeaway, so now we'll see what comes here on this drive, starting at the 25. Fake it to Swift, throw it downfield, wide open. DJ Moore hits the sideline, and he's brought down near midfield, and a good start to the drive for Chicago. 23 yards on 1st down. 4.5 to go in the first half. 1st down, Bears. Williams steps up, throws on the run, and he overshoots his tight end, Cole Kmet, who is running free. 2nd down. Second down, here's Swift off the right side. Not a whole lot of space. Brought down right at midfield. 3rd down and 8 on the way here for Chicago. Third down and 8 at midfield. Need to get to the 42. Williams floats it downfield. Jump ball is incomplete and nearly picked off by Pace. Fourth down, and Chicago is going to send the punt unit out. So after a first down on the drive, Chicago forced a punt. And this Vikings defense finally finding their footing. A little bit of pressure, but gets the kick away. This one goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Good punt. And McCarthy will come out, backs against the wall for this Vikings offense. 3:36 to go in the first half. Starting at the 5-yard line, first down. McCarthy under center, extra tight end in. Fake it to Jones, dump it off, and Oliver makes the catch, and he's brought down out across the 10-yard line. A little bit of breathing room and a gain of 8 on first down. Second down and 2. Under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Here's Jones. Hit and dropped in the backfield. Montez Sweat has been all over the place for the Chicago defense. And now third down. Third down and 4, they empty the backfield. Extra man on the blitz. McCarthy steps up. Vikings pick it up, and this one's nearly picked off. Incomplete. And a 3-and-out for Minnesota back at their own 11-yard line. It's fourth down, and the punt unit will come out. So he's going to punt it away from right around his own goal line. Chicago should start with pretty good field position as the kick's away. Fair catch called for and taken in at the 43-yard line. So that's where Chicago will start their next drive. Caleb Williams back out on the field. First 2 drives resulted in touchdowns. Their latest 2 have resulted in an interception and a punt. The Vikings defense finally finding their footing. We'll see if Chicago can strike here before halftime. 2:09 to go. All 3 timeouts for both teams, plus the 2-minute warning here in 9 seconds. Started off with Swift up the middle. Good tackle as he crosses the line of scrimmage. And a pickup of 2 on first down to the 45. And we have hit the 2-minute warning here at Soldier Field in the first half. 14-6, Chicago has the lead. Opposite side of the 2-minute warning now. Chicago with the football. Second down and 8. Straight drop back. Williams on the slant. Incomplete. As he was trying to hit Roma Dunze, and third down now on the way. Third down and 8. Williams fires, pass, caught, first down. That's a Dunze to the 44-yard line of Minnesota. And the Bears threatening again. What a catch, what a throw. Behind Cashman, who had his back turned to Caleb Williams. And a good catch around him by Roma Dunze and a first down. First down, Williams steps up all day, fires downfield, and it's intercepted. Harrison Smith, the longtime veteran, and Minnesota gets their second interception of the first half. The 14-year veteran gets the pick. He was looking for DJ Moore right around the 10-yard line, and Harrison Smith just turns around and finds the football for the second Vikings takeaway. And now McCarthy will take the field, and a chance at a 2-minute drill to try to cut into this lead and potentially tie the game if they can get into the end zone. Down by 8. Minute 25 to play, all 3 timeouts for Minnesota. Second Bears turnover. Starting at the 30-yard line. McCarthy on first down to the outside, caught by Hawkinson, who slips a tackle, and then gets brought down on the sideline inbound, so the Vikings will have to call a timeout. Minute 19 to go in the second quarter. 2nd and 3 here for Minnesota. McCarthy from the gun. Aaron Jones right next to him in the backfield. They hand it off to Jones up the middle. First down. Spinning his way down inside the 40-yard line. So first down for Minnesota across the 40. They're going to let the clock wind as we hit the 105 and counting mark. Still 2 timeouts for the Vikings. They're going to let the clock wind, though. 1 minute to go. First down, Vikings. Up to the ball quickly. Quick slant, Jefferson drives his way across midfield, and a timeout taken by Minnesota. .51 seconds to go in the first half. Ball spotted right at midfield. Second down and 3 here for the Vikings. Quick throw, pass caught, Hawkinson, first down. Inside the 40-yard line, and Minnesota going to sit on that timeout. 40 seconds and counting as they come up to the ball. They're on the edge of field goal range right here. 35 seconds and counting. As Minnesota trying to get up to the ball, taking a long time. Now they finally get up. 30 seconds and counting, first down. McCarthy has time, steps up, going downfield towards the end zone, and it's incomplete. Into double coverage, Kevin Byard, the defense on Jordan Addison. Clock stops with 21 seconds to go, second down. Second and 10 with 21 seconds left. Still a timeout in their back pocket. McCarthy pressured. McCarthy sacked back at the 45. And a timeout taken by Minnesota. Another sack for the Chicago defense. Their 5th of the first half, and that knocks them out of field goal range. So now you got to be careful if you're the Vikings. No timeouts remaining. 3rd down and 15, so you got to work it towards the sideline. And hope to get back in field goal range. Empty backfield for McCarthy. McCarthy has all day, clock winding, going downfield to the sideline, knocked away, incomplete. 12 seconds left, 4th down. And now we'll see what Minnesota wants to do here. They're going to punt it away. Good job by Chicago's defense. At the end of the half, he punts it straight out of bounds to avoid a return. And at the 14-yard line with 7 seconds left, Chicago takes the field. And will probably just nail this down and send us to the locker rooms. They are going to go shotgun here. First down at the 14, 7 seconds left. And they just hand it off. Swept. Fights his way inside the 20-yard line, gets brought down, and the clock hits triple zeros in the first half. Good start to this game. 14-6, Chicago has the lead at the break. As we head to the third quarter after this. Start of the third quarter here in Chicago. Bears with a 14-6 lead over the Vikings. 8-point game. It was an offensive start to that first half, and then it quickly became a defensive show in that second quarter. And we'll see what happens here. Vikings down by 8, start the second half with the football, and away we go to start the third quarter. From inside the 10-yard line, the return by Addison. Lost the ball, ball's out, and the Bears have it inside the 30-yard line. He got absolutely leveled. And the Bears get their first takeaway of the game. And an instant threat here for Chicago's offense as they take the football away on the opening kick of the second half. So the first turnover of the game for the Vikings, and an instant spot for Chicago to add on to their lead. First down at the 28. Started off with Swift running off the right side, and he gets swarmed. No gain on the play, second down.
Brings up second down at the Vikings 28-yard line.
Extra tight end in here for Chicago, second down. Swift again, trying to find some space as he fights his way shy of the 20-yard line, gain of 6, third down. Third down and 4 on the way here for Chicago.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Third down, Williams. Over the middle, caught, good catch. Up in the air, DJ Moore inside the 10. And it's first and goal for Chicago's offense. To the 8-yard line, good catch by Moore, first down and goal. And there's Justin Jefferson, very minimal action for him. Just one catch in that first half for Justin Jefferson. First and goal at the 8-yard line. Swift down to the 5, second and goal. Second down and goal. Williams, screen, Swift, a lot of room in front, and he is in for the touchdown. Points off the takeaway. The fumble on the kickoff return results in a Bears touchdown, and they add on to their lead.
Santos lining up for the extra point.
Santos on for the extra point, 3 for 3 in that category, and it's 21-6. 5 plays, 29 yards off the fumble on the kickoff. And now the Vikings find themselves trailing 21-6.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
15-point lead for Chicago. So inside the 5, he's going to bring it again, hang on to the ball, and he does to the 25. So here comes the Vikings offense out on the field, find themselves down by 15 now all of a sudden. The disaster start to the second half for the Vikings on special teams, the fumble resulting in the Chicago touchdown. Now the Vikings are going to look to go down the field. They were held out of the end zone in that first half, a couple of field goals, and that's it, compared to the 3 Chicago touchdowns they have now. First down, Vikings starting at the 24. McCarthy pulls it out and throws to the outside, and it's incomplete. Looking for Jalen Naylor, and now second down. Hasn't been a ton of success on offense today for the Vikings. Just barely over 100 yards of total offense. Very minimal action for Aaron Jones in the backfield as well. He gets it here, and he bursts through the line, and right on cue, Aaron Jones fights his way for a first down across the 35. Good run by Aaron Jones, 13 yards and a first down. First down at the 37-yard line. Here's Jones, cuts it back, and another good run for Jones out near the first down. Maybe just short, gain of 9 on first down. And now Jones trying to find his footing in this game. Second down and 1. McCarthy, quarterback draw, and he's got enough, just barely, for a first down just shy of midfield. Appreciate you, Braillist. First down at the 48-yard line. Here's Jones. Barreled down out across midfield. And a pickup of 3 on first down. So as we just mentioned, the Vikings held out of the end zone in that first half, looking to march the field and get back into this game, trailing by 15. The fumble on the opening kickoff of the second half did not do them justice, resulted in the Bears' touchdown. Empty backfield now here for McCarthy. 4-man rush, all day to throw as he spins out to his left. McCarthy going to run. He's got a first down and a lot more. There he goes. Inside the 30 before he slides down. Good run by the youngster, J.J. McCarthy. Inside the Bears' 30-yard line. Hands on heads for Chicago fans. They have a 15-point lead, but the Vikings are on the move. First down at the 28-yard line. Here's Jones. And he gets swarmed behind the line of scrimmage. Second and 9 on the way. McCarthy setting up a screen for Jones, room in front of him, and a first down inside the 20-yard line. And we have an injured player on the field as well. So the Vikings into the red zone at the 17-yard line, first down. Trip set to the left. Play action, McCarthy. Steps up, gonna run again. And slides down inside the 15. I'd have to do my research for that. I don't do all my research coming into these. But yeah, I agree. I usually talk about it if I know it, but I don't actually go out of my way for this. Second and 5, here is Jones, met in the backfield, trying to stay upright, but he can't. Brought down at the line of scrimmage, now third down coming up. A little chippiness after the play as well. Justin Jefferson has had a frustrating day. Minimal targets to him, now third down and 5. He lines up at the bottom of your screen. All receivers out on third down. McCarthy over the middle, knocked away and nearly intercepted by Johnson. He was looking for Jefferson. And now fourth down and decision time for Minnesota, trailing by 15. They're going to kick the field goal again. Try to make it back to a 12-point game. Reichert's already 2 for 2 in the ball game. And a flag comes in. Did they hit Reichert? So a break for the Vikings on offense. Roughing the kicker penalty gives them a new set of downs. And now it's first and goal. I agree, Braylist. I think the Bears are going to surprise some people. First down and goal at the 6-yard line after the penalty. It's Jones, met in the backfield and dropped by Montez Sweat, who has had a tremendous game today. Three sacks in the game for Montez Sweat. A couple tackle for losses, including that one. Now second and goal at the 8-yard line. Here's a screen to Jefferson with a flag on the play as he gets brought down at the 5-yard line. Ryan Kelly downfield. And now second and goal back at the 13-yard line. I think the Bears are going to surprise. I think the Bears have a shot to make a wild card this year. Second and goal at the 13-yard line after the penalty. McCarthy fires, pass caught, touchdown, Aaron Jones. And we've got ourselves a ball game at Soldier Field. Good catch, spinning away. It was a back shoulder throw, and Aaron Jones makes the catch for the Vikings' first touchdown. And we've got some business happening here in Chicago. Appreciate you, Braylist. 5:56 to go in the third. And now we'll see if Minnesota wants to go for two here. Nope, they're going to go for the extra point. And it's up and through. It's an 8-point game. 21-13. How about that drive? 13 plays, 74 yards. And a touchdown for Minnesota for the first time in this game. Well, I got to shout you out, Braylist. I can't just ignore you talking to me. Because that would be rude. Reichert on to send it away, just under 6 minutes to go in the third. And the return will bring Chicago out across the 25, and a big hit delivered at the end of the play. So here comes DeAndre Swift and company. He's had a decent game today, 17 carries, 46 yards. He got the touchdown through the air on their last drive. 21-13 is our score. Chicago has their lead trimmed down to 8. Now looking to add back onto it. Are you a Bears fan, Braylist? First down at the 26-yard line, start of the drive. Williams to throw with an extra man coming. Good pickup by Swift. And this one is knocked away and intercepted at the 45-yard line. And Minnesota takes over in Chicago territory. Tavier Thomas with the pick. And Minnesota all of a sudden has all the momentum as he was looking downfield for Odunze. Huge play for the Vikings defense, their third interception of the game on Caleb Williams. And now a chance for McCarthy and company to go down and potentially tie the game if they can get in the end zone. First down at the 42-yard line. Here's Jones who finds a hole. Good start to the drive near the first down. Chicago's due for the playoffs. And they might have found something this year, but now frustration on the sideline for Caleb Williams after throwing his third interception as he threw it into coverage. Here's Jones, bounces it to the edge. There he goes! Aaron Jones down to the 5-yard line. First and goal for Minnesota. And all the momentum has shifted to the Vikings sideline. No need to leave, Braylist. A lot of football left, a lot of football. But Minnesota has the momentum, and now they're knocking on the door again at the 5-yard line. McCarthy keeps it this time, and he gets stood up and driven backwards at the 5. Second and goal back at the 6-yard line. From the 6-yard line, Jefferson lines up in the slot at the top of your screen. Watch out for him. Play action. McCarthy has time, steps up, gonna run it, and he scores. Touchdown! Minnesota back from the dead here in this third quarter. And now we are a 2-point conversion away from a tie game at Soldier Field. What a turn of events here in this third quarter. The momentum has shifted completely to the Minnesota sideline, and we got some hanging heads on the Chicago sideline, and now a 2-point conversion attempt to try to tie the game. Jones got it, and we're tied. 21-all here in Chicago. It took only 4 plays after the interception, 42 yards. And we've got a brand new ball game here with 3:45 to go in the third quarter. So now we'll see if Chicago can bounce back after Minnesota's punched them right in the chest. Here to end this third quarter. They're dancing all over Soldier Field right now. 21-all. Brand new ball game, 3:45 to go in the third. The return will bring him out across the 25-yard line before he gets shoved down. And here comes Caleb Williams back out on the field. 3 interceptions thrown in this game. Looking to bounce back here in what is now a tie game. First down at the 27-yard line, and a handoff to Swift up the middle, and he loses yardage. No gain, and maybe a loss of 1 as Cashman comes up. So the Bears offense had a good start to this game. They had 2 drives and 2 touchdowns. They've kind of stalled. They scored a touchdown early in this third quarter after the fumble on the kickoff, so they had a short field in front of them. Here's a quick throw to Kmet. And he gets brought down across the 30-yard line by Harrison Smith, who has an interception in this game. And now third down and 3. But this Bears offense has kind of hit a wall here in the back half of this game. Third down and 3 at the 34. Williams steps up, throws, caught, Kmet, first down across the 45-yard line. Caleb Williams could have just ran this for the first down, but he decides to dump it off to his big tight end to do the dirty work. And a first down for Chicago. So the first game under Ben Johnson. One of the most coveted offensive minds in football. Scored 21 points here so far. Williams has time, dumps it off, and it's intercepted! Back the other way! Nothing but green in front of him! Blackman to the house, touchdown! Pick 6, Minnesota. Fourth interception of the game for the Vikings defense, and this one hits pay dirt. And for the first time tonight, the Vikings take the lead. My goodness. Braillist, I've been doing this since I was a kid. I would just like play Madden and do this to myself. So then I'm like, screw it, I'll go live. Extra point up and through, and how about this? A 7-point lead for Minnesota. The pick 6 by Blackman. Minute 44 to go in the third, and Minnesota has completely flipped the script in this game. What up, Jaden? Reichert on to send it away from inside the 10-yard line. Look at this big return out across the 35 and down near the 40-yard line. So good return for Chicago as they'll set up shop just shy of the 40-yard line. And here comes Caleb Williams. Not a good game for him today. He's thrown 4 interceptions, including the pick 6 moments ago by the Minnesota defense. And now he finds himself trailing for the first time. Minute 39 to go in the third, 28-21 Minnesota, and they hand it off right up the middle. And a good run on first down. Gain of 8. So Chicago's defense got to figure it out. They scored 2 quick touchdowns in this game to start the game. They scored a touchdown early here in the third quarter off the fumble on the kickoff, so they had a short field in front of them. They have not been able to go down the field against this Viking defense as of late. To the outside, this one is caught. And a first down for Luther Burden, the rookie out of Missouri. First down, Chicago. As we're under a minute to go in the third now. DeAndre Swift checks back in a running back. First down. Williams stands in underneath Moore with strong hands. Makes the catch out across the 40-yard line. Williams now surpasses 200 yards throwing in the ball game. But the 4 interceptions leave huge in this one right now as we approach the fourth quarter. Doesn't look like Chicago's going to get up in time, and we have hit the end of 3 at Soldier Field. The script has been flipped. The Vikings find themselves with the lead, 28-21 after 3. Start of the fourth quarter here at Soldier Field, Monday Night Football, final game of the Week 1 slate, and it's been a good one. Back and forth we go, 28-21. Chicago with the ball trailing, and this one for Swift, brought down just shy of the first down, 3rd down and 1 on the way. Chicago has converted 8 third down conversions in this game. Looking for number 9 here. Quarterback sneak. Williams, I don't think he got it. He did not. Fourth down. And now decision time here for Chicago on the plus side of the 50. Fourth down and inches. And we'll see what they want to do, and they're going to go for it. Fourth down and inches. Might run a sneak again here. Nope, they do not. They hand it off. Watch out. Brought down in the backfield by Hargrave. And Minnesota's defense comes through again. Fourth and inches, and they lose 4 yards, and Minnesota takes over. So here comes this Vikings offense back out on the field. Vikings have all the momentum in this second half. And now they have a chance to add on to their lead. First down, Minnesota, starting at the 40-yard line. Take it to Jones, who got a great block, and he flips it to the outside, and making a move and then getting shoved backwards after a gain of 8. On first down for Minnesota. Jalen Naylor with the catch. Second down and 2. And Jones tried to cut it back, and he gets brought down at the line. No gain, third down on the one. And now a big play upcoming for the Chicago defense. Third down and 2 at the 48. McCarthy finds a wide open receiver. It's Addison across the 45, and a first down for Minnesota. And the drive will continue. As he says, calm down. First down. First down, McCarthy. Another quick throw. Addison again got shouldered back after a pickup of just 3 on first down. So Minnesota has the ball on the edge of field goal range right here. They're up by 7, so any score for them would make it a 2-possession game. And they're trying to wind some clock as well as we're approaching the 11.5-minute mark to go in this fourth quarter. Fake it to Jones. McCarthy dumps it off wide open. Ham, first down and across the 30-yard line. First touch of the game for C.J. Ham, and a first down for Minnesota. And now they are in field goal range. First down at the 27-yard line now. Here's Jones. Burst through the line, and Jones gets close to another first down. Just methodically marching the field right now, Minnesota, second and inches on the one.
Brings up second and inches at the 17-yard line.
Yeah, man, I got the full suit. I look like Kirk Herbstreit up here. Here's Jones, cuts it back, and a first down as he lowers his shoulder and bursts inside the 10, first and goal. Pure strength for Aaron Jones, and the Vikings are knocking on the door. First down and goal at the 9-yard line. Under 10 to play now. Addison in motion. Fake it to Jones. McCarthy on the move. Throws it to the end zone. Near close to it. And it's caught at the 1-yard line and out of bounds. Second and goal. That was Hawkinson who made the catch. And now inches away from Pater. Second and goal. Jones stuffed behind the line. Montez Sweat again. Third down and goal at the 5-yard line. And this is a big play in this game. Even if the Vikings have to settle for 3, a 10-point game is a lot different than a 14-point game if you're looking at it for the Chicago defense. They empty the backfield for McCarthy. Third down and goal at the 5. McCarthy on the move. McCarthy, touchdown! His second rushing touchdown of the game, and the Vikings add on to their lead. Just a brutal flip of the script by Minnesota here at Soldier Field. This crowd is dead quiet. You can hear a pen drop in this building. And it's a 14-point lead for Minnesota. 8:29 to go in the fourth quarter. A 10-play, 60-yard drive that took over 5 minutes off the clock. And the Vikings just completely have turned all the momentum to their sideline. And the Bears are heading towards desperation mode. Will Reichert on to send it away. From the 5-yard line. Brought down at the 25. Good open field tackle on that return. Hey, it's a game of momentum. 4 interceptions, including a pick 6. Braillist. The pick 6 really killed Chicago. First down and 10 at the 26. Williams got to put something together here before it's too little too late. Started off with Swift, who burst through the line. And into the secondary he goes, out across the 40-yard line. And a good start for this Bears offensive drive.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Under 8 to play here in the fourth quarter. Swift again. Trying to run it off the left side, and that time he had nowhere to go. Maybe a yard on first down as we approach the halfway point of this fourth quarter.
Brings up second and 9 at the 44-yard line.
Second down and 9 at the 44, empty backfield. Williams tried to look downfield. Now he throws on the run, and it's incomplete. Kind of threw that one into no man's land there. Third down. And a big play in this game upcoming. It's going to be 4-down territory for Chicago, down by 2 touchdowns. But third down and 9 on the way here for this Bears offense. Four-man rush. Williams stands in, goes down the seam, and hits Moore for a first down inside the Vikings 40. Good protection up front by that offensive line, and Williams able to find his number 1 receiver for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Harrison Smith initially hit him after the catch. Interception in this game for him, the longtime vet, but he couldn't get there in time. First down Bears, as we're under 7 minutes to go in the fourth. Williams on first down, over the middle, caught and hit immediately is Cole Kmet. And a gain of just 4 on first down. Clock continues to tick down near the 6-minute mark to go.
Second and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Under 6 to play now here in the fourth, second down. Four-man rush, Williams to the outside, caught, good hands, and a first down inside the 25. Durham Smythe makes his first catch of the game, first down to the 23-yard line, and now Chicago on the move. First down, Williams on the run. Slides down inside the 20-yard line. Gain of 5 on first down for Caleb Williams. Good-looking drive here for Chicago, but the clock quickly becoming a factor as we are under 5 minutes to go now. Wouldn't be surprised if Williams tries to take a shot to the end zone. Instead, they hand it off, and not a whole lot of space. Third down on the way for Roschon Johnson. Third down and 4 now, under 4.5 to go. Third down and 4 at the 17-yard line. Here's a throw behind the line of scrimmage to Cole Kmet. I don't know what they thought they were going to get out of that, but they lose yardage. And now fourth down. And the Boo Birds start to rain down here at Soldier Field. Fourth down and 7. Pretty much the game on the line here for Chicago. Williams fires, caught, first down, they stay alive. To Luther Burden to the 10-yard line. And now under 3.5 to go here in the fourth. So a lot of time coming off the clock on this Chicago drive. They would like to score before the 2-minute warning. Down by 2 touchdowns. First down and 10 at the 10, just outside of it. Williams steps up, gonna run up the middle again, and he scores, touchdown! Both of these quarterbacks showing off their legs in this game. Williams has his second rushing touchdown, and Chicago's not done just yet. .307 to go here in the fourth quarter. And the extra point will make it a 7-point game. Santos adds the extra point. 7-point game, still plenty of time for Chicago. 11 plays, 72 yards. A long drive took over 5 minutes off the clock. But now all eyes turn to the Chicago defense to get a stop. They have all 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Santos on to send it away. Inside the 10-yard line. And out across the 30. So that's where Minnesota will begin. With a 7-point lead, Chicago's defense looking to get a stop. J.J. McCarthy has been good in this game. 20 of 28, 220 yards and a touchdown. But now it'll probably be the Aaron Jones show if I had to imagine. With Minnesota trying to wind the clock. Both teams over 300 yards of total offense. First down, Minnesota, up by 7. They're going to throw it on first down and throw to Hawkinson. And he gets stood up after he gets across the 35-yard line and a gain of 6 on first down. Clock ticks down under 3 minutes to go. And the shotgun is McCarthy, second down. Here's Jones, and he's got a first down as he crosses the 45. Big first down for Minnesota, and now Chicago's going to let it wind down to the 2-minute warning. And then one more first down for Minnesota might seal the deal. 2 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Monday night from Soldier Field has a good one between these two division rivals. So first down, opposite side of the 2-minute warning now. Chicago with all 3 timeouts, but cannot afford to give up another first down. Here's Jones. He gets brought down hard in the backfield, and a timeout taken by Chicago. Good start. Second and long. Second down and long. Good start for the Chicago defense on this set of downs. They hand it off in the backfield and it gets swarmed right away. Loss of 2 more yards and now third down and long. And Chicago needs one more stop. Third down and long, they go shotgun here. Trip set to the right. We'll see if they want to throw it. They will. Extra man on the blitz. McCarthy throws, caught, but short is Hawkinson. Brought down at midfield, fourth down, and Chicago's going to get one more shot at it. Minute 49 to go. No timeouts left for Chicago, but they get the stop they needed. Vikings punt it away. Out of bounds. Not a good punt. And they'll start at the 28-yard line. So now here comes Chicago. Caleb Williams leading them out. Trying to go down the field, score a touchdown, and tie the game to force overtime. First down. Williams to the outside, caught, brought down more inbound, so the clock will continue to tick. A 4-yard pickup.
Brings up second down at the 32-yard line.
Braillist, I don't know if you care or not, but I think you're behind. 2nd and 6 at the 32. Williams dumps it off for Swift. He's got a first down as he gets brought down near the 40-yard line. Again inbound, so the clock continues to tick down near 1 minute to go.
That's good for the Bears. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So now under a minute to go. Got to start working the ball to the sideline, working the ball downfield. Williams swings it out. Swift working the sideline, and out of bounds he goes. 5 yards on first down, and he stops the clock with 51 seconds to play.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
51 seconds to go, second down. Williams to the outside, caught, and trying to get to the sideline. He cannot. And the clock will continue to tick. A first down into Vikings territory, but 40 seconds and counting now here for Chicago. They are not coming up to the ball very fast.
46-yard line.
First down, Williams has time, going for it all. To the end zone, it's incomplete. 20 seconds to go, second down. Gotcha. You're listening to me while working, don't get in trouble. So 20 seconds left, second down. Empty backfield here for Williams. Williams has time underneath. Komet makes the catch, and now they got to hurry. Down at the 37-yard line, 10 seconds and counting. Chicago trying to get up to the ball. 6 seconds to go. Chicago's still not up there. They're confused. And the clock is going to wind out. 35-28, the final score. Chicago couldn't get back up to the ball. And the Vikings win a thriller here in week 1. It started off with Chicago having all the momentum in this game. They scored 2 very quick touchdowns in this game. Minnesota's defense was superb in that game, though, especially in the second half. They had 4 interceptions of Caleb Williams, including a pick 6 that really changed the story of this game. Minnesota wins it 35-28 in Chicago. Vikings move to 1-0. Chicago falls to 0-1. Good game to round out week 1. Oh, that's cool.